If you haven't watched Alyssa Liu's free skate, please go find it after this video. It's the one where she's wearing the gold dress. And I am not even exaggerating when I say it was one of the most satisfying performances I have ever seen, not just in figure skating, but in any art form. Hi, I'm Lisa Marie with Balance Begins Here. I want to talk about why this performance hit me so deeply and what it has to do with intuition, ease, and alignment. Because that girl was not nervous. She was in a state of flow the entire time. She looked laser focused, yes, but not tense. She wasn't trying to prove anything. She looked like she was enjoying it and savoring every moment. There was this feeling of, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I'm going to show you what I can do. And here's what's crazy: she didn't even come back to the Olympics in the conventional way. Her coaches advised her against it. From the outside, it might have looked risky or unnecessary, but she followed her intuition, and not from a place of ego. She didn't need a medal or have anything to prove. It was just from a place of desire. Abraham Hicks talks about how contrast creates clarity. You experience something that you don't want, and that helps you define what you do want. Alyssa competed at a very young age. She experienced the pressure, the control, the intensity of her every move being managed and directed. And that contrast created a desire. If I do this again, it's going to be on my terms. She chose her own rehearsal times, what she ate, how long she practiced, what music she skated to. She built it around her joy, not around someone else's blueprint for success. And what happened? The byproduct of that alignment was a gold medal. As a singer, this hit me really hard because I've never been competitive. I genuinely believe there's room for everyone's art in this world. And when I go into an audition or a performance, my goal isn't to outshine someone. It's to perform songs that I love, to be present, to enjoy it, to let the audience feel something real. And when I've been most successful, whether that's booking something or having a performance really land, it's always been when I was in that state. So it was really cool to see her do that on an Olympic level. Ease doesn't mean lazy. Flow doesn't mean unprepared. She trained, obviously, she's an Olympic athlete, but she wasn't straining against herself. There's this cultural narrative that success has to come from sacrifice and suffering, that you need to grind your identity into the ground to prove your worth. And spiritually, that can get confusing. Are we supposed to push or let go? Well, it's both. It's inspired action. You decide what you want, you feel the desire, and then you follow the breadcrumbs that feel aligned to you, even if they don't make sense to everyone else. That's what intuition is. It's that inner nudge that tells you to go back, even when other people say it's a bad idea. It's the calm certainty that says, I'm doing this differently this time. It's the willingness to be unconventional. And when you're truly following your happiness in each moment, you become magnetic. You perform differently. You create differently. You parent differently. When she was skating, you could feel the pure joy. No frantic energy, just presence. And that presence is really powerful. So if you're in a season right now where you feel pulled to do something differently, whether that's in your career, your art, your parenthood, your business, pay attention to that desire. Contrast may have shown you what you don't want. Let it refine what you do want. You don't have to follow the loudest voice in the room. You don't have to do it the way it's always been done. You can set your own rehearsal times, choose your own music, structure your life in a way that feels expansive instead of constricting. And if you stay aligned with joy in the process, success becomes a byproduct. That's what made her performance so refreshing. It was pure joy, and you could totally feel it through the screen. If this resonated with you and you want more tools around alignment, meditation, and living from that intuitive place, check out my website at balancebeginshere.com. I have law of attraction and meditation resources to support you. Have a great day.